8, 7, 6. Play is off. Ponder goes back to pass. He got a man wide open.
Nice.
And slips the tackle. That's Jasiah Barron. Yard line.
And Jasiah Barron ran an absolutely phenomenal route.
He did.
He got the defender's hips to turn inside, and as soon as his hips turned, he ran a little out-breaking route, and he was all by himself. And if that ball is delivered a little bit quicker and maybe line as much air into the ball, it could have been a touchdown. So great play by the Wayland offense. Pulled the ball down and tried to get what you can get on the yard.
He might have been able to gain some yardage.
Yeah.
3rd and 8. This is a little quick pass screen and gets stacked up. It's going to gain about 3 yards. Jasiah Barron is the receiver, but the Steers rallied to that ball quickly.
Well, and it's so frustrating because, Wayland had several blockers out there, but I don't think any of them actually made a block. So
DJ Ford in the backfield. Ponder throwing deep. He's got a man open. He runs under it and catches the ball. That's Jasiah Barron. What a game he's having.
Well, and really, Texas College does not really have anybody that can run with them, and that's what we've seen so far. And so that was a really nice route, but what he did was just outrun everybody, and Ponder just delivered. I mean, perfectly timed. Good tips. I mean, really nice play by him. And now, man, let's get some points out of this. You know, we've got to now shore up that execution and get this ball in the end zone.
1st and 10 from the 22-yard line of the Steers. Ponder alone in the back. Trips right. Wins left. He steps up in the pocket, throws to the end zone. And is that Jasiah Barron again?
Jasiah Barron.
He just snatched that ball away from the defender. He high-pointed it and came down with it.
And the ball was a little bit – it needed to be delivered maybe a little bit more toward the center of the field. It was kind of a little bit behind him, so he had to stop and kind of go back to get it, and that allowed the defender to get in the play. But Barron just does a great job of going and getting that ball. So really nice – 2 really nice plays by Barron to put his team on the board.
So the Pioneers, a very quick drive, less than 30. Handoff, fake handoff, throw out to the receiver out on the left flat, gains about 3 yards.
That's Jasiah Barron, who had a huge first half. They had Jasiah Barron, 4 receptions, 109 yards, and a touchdown in the first half. And he starts off the second half with a completion out to the boundary.
So that actually gained about 5 yards. It's 2nd and 5 for the Pioneers once again.
I got to tell you, Dan, if I'm calling plays for Wayland right now, I'm paying really hard attention to Jasiah Barron on the wide side of the field, because it looks like that time they were running like a 3-deep coverage, and so he was one-on-one with his man on the wide side of the field, and we've seen already that they have really shown a lot of trouble trying to cover him.
So that's Victor Jonathan out there covering Quez. This is a bubble screen out there and taken for a first down by Quez Hall. So he threw it over there to Jasiah Barron's side.
And Barron just did a great job blocking. He blocked his man and allowed Quez Hall to bounce around him, and that was a really nice little play.
It's on the 48 now of the Steers. 1st and 10 for the Pioneer. He's 6'2". Dropping back to pass. Underthrew the receiver, and he made a great adjustment.
Great play.
Jasiah Barron made an outstanding adjustment to the ball.
And we've been trying to tell you guys, on watching on the live stream, listening on the radio, we've been trying to tell you guys that eventually they're going to take a shot at Barron in single coverage to the wide side of the field. And guess what? That's exactly what they did. A back shoulder throw by Ponder, and Barron does a great job of using his body to get between the defender and the ball and going up and getting the ball. Great play.
Ball was actually underthrown.
Yep.
He had his man beat deep if the ball could have been thrown that far, but it was underthrown, and Jasiah made just an awesome adjustment to the ball, came back and took it away from the defender. 1st and 10 on the 42nd and 10. Pioneers on their own 35-yard line. They need 30 more yards. Minimum. with
There- you-
46 seconds.
You might be able to get something. No, it's going to have to be on the outside. They're giving you the
Now everybody's covered. He throws it to his check down man, which happens to be Jasiah
get
Barron.
out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
He did get out of bounds. First down at midfield.
He had a spin move where he spun back to the inside,
Yeah.
though, and I was like, you've got to get out of bounds. That's more important than the yardage, you know?
Yep.
And I think that because these safeties are flying, once the ball is snapped, the safeties are flying to the outside. I think that you could get Juergen in the middle of this defense on a post route or something, and you might have a big play along the hashes here if you can get him loose down one of them.
First down at midfield, 37 seconds left. Realistically, you need 15 more
That
yards.
safety on the top is going to fly out to the boundary to make sure Barron's covered.